This is a video of how to share your properties from the app, from Guyana Home Hub. I'm currently in Google, so I use an Android phone, but it's real simple. Now, if you're our premier agent, meaning you have at least 6 properties or more, right now you can just go down to the bottom. You go to Our Agents. Once you go to Our Agents, it's real simple. You could, if you're, let's say, Robert, for instance. Robert has the most listings. Oh, wow. Good job, Robert. Robert has 58 listings. I go here and I simply grab the URL, or actually here, this is how you do it. Just press share. I grab the URL, I press copy. You can even share QR code or you can send it to a device. I just copy, and since he's a premier agent, he just copied and then he shares it wherever he wants. And it's going to share all of his listings at one time. And it's only going to share his listings. That's how it works if you are a premier agent and you have 6 or more properties up. Again, that is another feature I tell everybody to strive for that. If you have a single property, okay, I'm just going to go to the first one I see on the front page. This one happens to be, let's see who this is. This is Sherry Ann Elcock. She's a premier agent too, but anyway, I'll show you if she were a non-premier agent. You just simply go to share. The share is right there at the top of the property. And this is how other people share it. You share it in WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, email, whatever. But you would just simply copy the link. And simple, you go to Facebook or whatever. I'll go to my Facebook. I'll put it up there if I can find it. I'll go to my Facebook. And this is Guyana Home Hub. So then I'll just go here. And I'll just find where you share properties at. It's not something I do often. Share the property here. And what I like to do is I add a photo. So actually, I would take this photo right here. I would screenshot it. This is the best way. Let me see. There's a finger in that photo. Let's see if we can get that out. But I would just simply take the photo, crop it, just for best looks. Save it. And the best way to do it is to put it in photo. That way, the photo shows up and it doesn't show a generic Guyana Home Hub photo. And then the best way to do that after that, I like to generally take, I would take the same description. This is just a little shortcut here. I would take the same description, I would copy it, the entire description. And I'm not sure how many of you guys use ChatGPT, but that's probably the easiest way. So I would copy it. I would go to my ChatGPT and I would say, make this listing Facebook ready with emojis. And then I'll put that description, copy and paste that same description. And then in seconds, of course, if you're using ChatGPT. If you aren't, you are tripping. But it's so much faster instead of writing all that stuff. That's why we put AI on the back end to make sure your descriptions are written quickly, because who wants to write all this stuff all the time? That was just me making a mistake. So I'm going to grab it and I'm going to put this whole description in Facebook. Remember, the link is still there. So I'm not getting rid of the link, because that link will go straight to the property. copy this. Copy. I'm gonna go back to Facebook. I'm gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna push that down to the bottom. I'm gonna put this up top. I didn't mean to erase the description. So I have to put that description back, but I'll put that in. And of course, like I said, I want that description back. That was just me on the phone, not that good with it. Before it's too late. And I think you get it from here though. And let me go back and get the description, because remember, it's right here. Once again, you just go to share and I'll copy the link. And you could share straight to Facebook, but to give it its own flair, it's usually better if you do it this way. And then that's it, and it's done. And you post it. And you put multiple pictures. That's always a good idea, to add multiple pictures. And I'm done. And now you're about to see that pop up. You can put your WhatsApp number there too, as it says, but if it takes you to Guyana Home Hub, it doesn't matter. And post it. Done. And it's posting.